What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my channel for another episode of this Retro Football Manager series on Football Manager 2009. We are doing pretty well with Arsenal. We are in touching distance, actually, of winning the Premier League this season. We are in January, and this, guys, is where I need your help because we are losing players left, right, and centre. People are unhappy that they're not in the first team. We need backups for a lot of positions: right back, left back. I need your help, guys. This is where I really need your help. We're going to go in. We're going to take a look at the transfers. We're going to look at and show you guys who's left. But this is where I really need you. We need help bringing people in. Please do help me in the comment section. But without any further ado, let's get into it. So then, guys, we are in game, and this is where I want to start things. As you can see here, this is our transfers, and this is our transfer history. Obviously, you can see the players that have come in. We haven't actually changed this since the start of the season, so no massive changes there. However, we have had some players leave us. Miguel Veloso wasn't actually playing a great deal of football for us. Which is disappointing because he's a really, really good player, played really well for us in the first season. But the emergence of Denilson means that I don't actually need him. He was getting disgruntled that he wasn't playing, so we let him go. Also, Emmanuel Eboué has left the club. He has gone over to PSG to play some regular football, perhaps. I don't know how many he's played. He hasn't. Good start. Well, good move, Emmanuel. But this is where we are, guys. Obviously, as you can see, we've let a centre midfielder go, which I'm not actually too worried about. I actually do think we do have a plethora of players in those positions. However, it's the fullback positions that I'm struggling with. Obviously, if we go over to the first team and we go to the tactics section, as you can see, Bakary Sagna has got an injury at the moment, and Kolo Touré is on international duty as he can actually kind of play right back as well. So William Gallas is playing right back for us, which sub-ideal. The back line needs some strengthening, and I think it's in the fullback positions. I am actually really happy with Bakary Sagna and Gael Clichy. I'm really happy with Sacco as well. I like Kolo Touré as my other centre-back. I think as a starting four, we're actually fine. It's just the depth that we are really, really lacking. In terms of everything, though, guys, we are actually having a very good time of it. If I go over to our goal scorers, as you can see here, Angel Di Maria is now the top goal scorer at the club with 12 in 29 appearances. Balotelli's got 9, Walcott has 8, Adebayor also has 8, Nasri has 9, Denilson. As I said, the main reason why we are letting, or why we let Miguel Veloso go, is the emergence of Denilson. He's getting a lot of game time playing alongside Cesc Fabregas. He does a lot of the dirty work, and he has been playing very well. To be perfectly honest, he's now capped by Brazil as well, which is great. And all in all, the team is looking pretty sharp. If we go over to the home screen, I think that's probably the easiest. Today's game is going to be a FA Cup tie. We are taking on Blackburn Rovers. I thought it'd be interesting for you guys to see us take on someone like Blackburn, obviously someone who isn't in the Premier League right now. They also have Sam Allardyce as their manager, so, you know, double whammy there. So in terms of everything, we are in the first knockout rounds of the Champions League. We will be taking on Sporting. We are currently second in the Premier League. I will show you that. And we are in the fourth round of the FA Cup against Blackburn, as you would have seen. I can't remember the last time you were with me, to be perfectly honest. But we put a lot of game time into this save, and things have been going very, very well recently. I think you guys were probably last here for getting taught a lesson by Manchester United. Well, since then, we've won every game. Beat Everton, beat Newcastle, beat Portsmouth, had a nice tie against Carlisle in the FA Cup, beat them there, beat Fulham, beat Villa, and beat Blackburn inside the Premier League. Obviously, I said that they weren't a Premier League team. I was talking about now in real life. And we got some tricky fixtures coming up, though. We got Man City, we got Liverpool, we got Sporting, as I said, in the Champions League coming up. And then, yeah, we get into the business end of the season. But I thought I'd bring you back now because this is where I need your help, guys. I need fullbacks. So anyone out there who has an idea of a fullback, please do leave it in the comment section down below. I will take a look at any and all suggestions for this save moving forward. But I think that's kind of it, guys. We might as well. Oh yeah, let's show you the Premier League. Show the Premier League, Steve. As you can see, we are in second. We are 1 point behind Chelsea, who haven't actually lost a game yet. 17 wins and 7 draws for Chelsea. They are doing very, very well. Only conceded 14 goals. We are doing quite well, guys. We've had 19 wins, no draws, and 5 losses, and we find ourselves just 1 point behind Chelsea with those 5 losses. I think we're doing very, very well. Manchester United are hot on the heels. They are in third, 55 points for them. They are doing very well. Man City round out the top 4. Liverpool dropping down a little bit further this year. Big shout out to my boys, Bristol City, who, if they were in the Premier League for a season at this period of time, this is exactly what would have happened. They are bottom. They have got 1 win, 3 draws, and 20 losses so far in the Premier League. They've scored a massive 9 goals, conceded 50, which isn't the worst in the league. Ipswich have conceded 1 more. Minus 41 goal difference and just the lowly 6 points. So unlucky Bristol City. As I said, we go into the FA Cup today. We had a nice little draw in the 3rd round, and we are in the 4th round today. We are taking on Blackburn, a team that we do have a 100% record with, and I would like to be perfectly honest, continue that. We'll do a quick pick and see if I agree with the team. I'm in a position where I can't really rest people. I just want everyone to keep ticking over and keep playing very well. So it'll be Asensio in goal. Gallas will continue to play at right back, obviously with the injury to Sanya and Kolo Toure being away on international duty. Johan Giroud will play alongside Mamadou Sakho. Gel Clichy is back at left back. Fabregas alongside Denilson. Walcott, Nasri, Di Maria, who's been a real star for us this year. And Mario Balotelli up top on his ones. Let's submit this team and get into the game. As you can see, some interesting names for Blackburn: Paul Robinson, Samba, Rhys Nelson. Ryan Nelson. Rhys Nelson's the guy who plays for Arsenal, Steve. Stephen Warnock, Gilberto Silva, obviously former Arsenal man himself in their midfield. Who else is there? David Dunn, Morgan Gamps-Pedersen, and obviously Matt Derbyshire up top. It's interesting to see how Blackburn are going to get on in here. We are the 1-6 favourites. Fabregas is the key man for us, as you would expect. He is still very good, and he is still wanted by Barcelona. But we move into the game, guys, and as the game is ongoing, I'm just going to talk to you about a couple of things. I think we need fullbacks. I'd like a little bit more depth at winger. Actually, fullbacks in the central attacking midfielder position. I find with Samir Nasri, he can either be amazing or awful. There's nothing really in between. He's not one of those who'll get like a 7 every week. He's definitely not that. He's been having some ridiculous performances. Some games he'll score 3. Some games he'll get a 5 point something. As Di Maria coming up trumps again. As I said, he's been our shining light this season out on that left-hand side. It was a problem area that we needed to address in the summer, and we've done it by buying Di Maria, and he has been fantastic for us. Top goal scorer, lovely ball into a danger area there, and Balotelli gets there ahead of Ryan Nelson and taps that one in. I think they said that was for Balotelli's 10th of the season as well. He's had a very good year for us as well. I'd like to think some of the players that we have brought in, I'm looking at Di Maria, I'm thinking Balotelli. I'm also thinking of people like Sakho as well, and obviously Asensio. We've got a young core. When you add in players like Denilson, like Fabregas, Walcott, we've got a very young team, and I'm hoping that they just get better and better and better. Ryan Nelson here with a foul on Balotelli on the edge of the penalty area. Free kick for us. I think the Italian is going to take this one direct, and he belts it against the post. Unreal from Mario Balotelli there. He has been very good for us this year. Robin van Persie not actually getting a look in any way, shape, or form, which is quite disappointing. We've been trying to sign some players since the January window has started. We've got a little bit of money to spend. However, the main thing for us is that Man City are just paying people more money. We wanted Hamsik last season. He ended up at Man City. We tried to sign Alexis Sanchez. This was one of those where the players could be co-owned in Italy. So Udinese owned 50% of him and Inter Milan owned 50% of him. So you have to get bids accepted from both clubs to buy the player. But he, again, ended up at Manchester City. We will encourage the boys. I think we're playing quite well. We've not seen anything from Blackburn just yet to warrant anything. Di Maria with the free kick. And Di Maria, man, he is playing out of his skin at the moment, Angel Di Maria. Struck from 20 yards out. It's a great free kick just after the half-time halftime break right inside the D, and woof. The fact that we have several players who can actually take free kicks is massive this year. And I genuinely think the addition of Balotelli up front has been fantastic. I think he pulls his weight for the most part much better than Adebayor. And fingers crossed we can carry on and he can maybe push on and get towards 20 goals this season. Theo Walcott then on the ball into Samir Nasri. Again, in a problem position. A player who I would love to bring in to play there is David Silva. But he is quite expensive and still at Valencia. So if you've got any other suggestions for central attacking midfielders, please do let me know. I'll try and figure out where they are in the footballing world at the moment. Di Maria's in again here. And Di Maria slots. I think he's offside. Is he offside? He is offside, but he did his bit anyway. He put the ball past the goalkeeper, and he is absolutely flying, playing out of his skin. I'm probably going to give him 5 or 10 more minutes, and I'm actually probably going to rest him. Yeah, let's call it a day there for Di Maria. Balotelli's got a knock as well. So we'll bring on Adebayor. We will bring on Arshavin to play on that left-hand side. And how's Nasri playing? Not great. You know what? I'm going to take off Cesc. It's not every game we actually are able to take off Cesc, so we will bring on Arturo Vidal for Cesc Fabregas in those central midfield spots. Keep his legs fresh. There's still plenty of football to go as Cesc Fabregas has a go from outside the penalty area. That will probably be his last action before he does get substituted off. And there goes our triple substitution. Are Blackburn going to do anything here? I'll be very surprised if they do. But there we go. We move. Arturo Vidal into Theo Walcott then. Running down the line is Walcott. Ball towards Adebayor. Makes it stick. Fair play to him. Back to William Gallas. He cannot play right back. Adebayor hits it against the crossbar. Arshavin, can he get a second bite? No. David Dunn is there to get the challenge up to what I can only assume is Jason Roberts up top for Blackburn now. And the Blackburn man sort of loses his bottle, kicks it straight into the stands there. 10 minutes of this one to go. Looks like we are going to be advancing in the FA Cup. It would be great to win this one again. Keep that sort of stranglehold on domestic football, especially in cup competitions, having lost out in the League Cup already this season, losing in the third round to Everton. And maybe we could make it an English double with the league as well, keeping the pressure on Chelsea. But they are, as I said, unbeaten currently. And I will be honest, they are very, very good, and I don't see who would beat them. Arshavin still going here. Morgan Gamps Pedersen commits the foul, lunges in. We are going to have a penalty right on the 92nd minute here. It's going to be Adebayor. Can he add to his tally this season? Yes, he can. We run out clear 3-0 victors against Blackburn Rovers. But this is what I'm going to say, guys. This isn't necessarily where we need the games. The reason I'm bringing you back here, I could have brought you back for the games against Man City and the games against Liverpool, but I didn't feel that would actually give me a lot of time to bring players in. So I wanted to get in. I wanted to show you guys what we're working with. Well done to the boys. Another good game, another clean sheet as well. And Di Maria, another Man of the Match award for him. We will continue here. We go through. Lovely stuff. Di Maria again doing very well. Balotelli's got a little bit of a knock. We'll leave that to the physio. 2 to 3 weeks. We can handle that. So if we go into the boardroom, guys, this is where we need. Oh, that's the job center. If we go into the boardroom and we go to make a budget adjustment, we have a transfer budget of 20 million. We could probably increase that to 25. Should we have to in terms of wages, but I think sort of somewhere in and around the 22 million mark is what we've got to spend. Players aren't anywhere near as expensive as they are in FM nowadays. As you can see, if we go over to the transfer history, Mamadou Sakho 17 million, 9 million for Di Maria. So Di Maria costing 9 million. He's been our best player this year. So that is sort of a little bit of a flavour as to how much players are going to cost. I need a right back. I need a right back, a left back, primarily as cover. So anyone young coming through, maybe please do give me a shout in the comments down below. And I need a central attacking midfielder who is going to put in an effort week in, week out. So anyone who has any recommendations, please do leave them in the comments below. But that is where I'm going to leave things for today, guys. If you have enjoyed this Retro FM episode, we are pushing at the top of the Premier League, but this is where I need your help. So please do help me down below. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to drop a like on it. Subscribe if you are new around here. And I'll be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. for a massive, massive game in our Pentagon Challenge. You're not going to want to miss it. Take care. See you there, guys.